Alrighty, YouTube, we don't do intros, we don't beg for subscribers. We bring the real, the raw right away. Looked over these patch notes. One, we even played the game a little bit as well. Just gonna go over these finals patch notes for you. I am very, very, very pleased. Make sure I'm in focus when I say very. I am very pleased with this finals update. I think it is exactly what this game needed. So off rip, solo bank. Yeah, I played it. My opinion on it. If you're not gonna run light, if you're not gonna play as a light, don't even drop in. Don't even drop in. If you drop in as a medium or a heavy, just be ready to die a lot. But I could see it being good practice, just being in vulnerable situations by yourself, to learn not to die. The most important thing in this game is not dying. So I think by playing solo bank it, it'll kind of give you the ability to just move around the map and not need a team so much. I'm just gonna go over just the patch, man. If you guys fuck with this, stick around, vibe, kick it with me. If not, hey, I'm not gonna be sad at all. Just gonna be reading through these patch notes and going over the balancing because I don't think anything was truly nerfed. I think this is what you call a true balance. I truly believe that they balanced this game. So starting off, charge and slam fixed an issue where you could charge while stationary and stealing an extraction. And this was scary because now you're stealing the extraction with charge slam and you're juiced up. So whenever somebody gets near you, you just do damage to them and they fly away. So again, that's balance. That's gonna make the game better because now when someone's stealing, they can't just be charge and slammed. I like that. That's a balance. They didn't take it out. They didn't make it stronger. They balanced it. We love that. Activation cost on the cloaking device from 1 to 2 seconds. Whatever. Cloak is still, broken in my opinion, but cool. Increased minimum required charge. Cool. I think these are both gonna slightly. I mean, what's 1 second, right? Like, I think you'd be all right. Grapple hook, no longer attached to objects that are attached to carryables. I think people were using this to get across the map super fast as well. Guardian turret, practice range, cool, great. Again, right? You want to practice the turret, cool, great. Run that, get some reps in on that. Mesh shield. This 100 health really isn't a big deal. The mesh shield is still gonna eat. It's still gonna tank. It's still gonna do what it needs to do. 100 health on that is not gonna, change your entire game at all. Recon senses, increased activation cost from. So right here, they're just making it cost a little bit more in an attempt to make it more balanced and decrease minimum charge time to activate as well. So now you're gonna be able to, I believe, activate your recon a little bit faster and it'll cost a little bit more, right? That's balance. Like, come on. Right here is a really big nerf, which is gonna help out with nukes for you guys. Is player damage. From C4, right? So we're going from our C4 to 210 to 155. So you can still full kill a light. That's the biggest takeaway here, right? A light getting hit by a C4 is still chalked. So throwing a C4 on the cash out while somebody's taking it, paired with your homie's gas mine or explosive mine, you're still gonna have a nuke feel. People are still gonna die very fast as well. So again, I like this, right? This is mainly to make the game more balanced. It's so that when you get hit by a C4, instead of it doing 210, it's doing 155. Again, balance. Like I said before, I've played. This is not gonna be some bullshit reaction to this update. This is exactly what this game needed, and I'm very, 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 very pleased. Flashbang cooldown is decreased, trying to make flashbangs more viable. So now they'll take 18 seconds to cool down versus 20. We like that. And again, player minimum damage is also decreased back on the C4 as well from 120 to 110. So before, the minimum amount you can get hit by a C4 was a buck 20. Now they put it down to 100. Again, it's to make the game more balanced so that you don't just get taken out of the game by an explosive, but you still will feel it. We like that. Gas mine increased cooldown. So, okay, trying to bounce the gas mines. This is going to help the game not be so spammy. When you're going to take a cash out and you're going against 3 mediums, and now there's 6 there's literally 6 mines down. Well, now they're going to make that cooldown be a little bit longer. So if you happen to fight, you're going to have to wait an additional 2 seconds now to be able to actually use that gas mine again. Balance, I like that. They and then they balanced it by making the incendiary mine at the same time. So now whether you run gas mine or you run incendiary mine, they're not going to be this big time difference, like 25 seconds and 30 seconds versus now they're both 27. The game's just, becoming more balanced. And this right here to vanishing bombs, they're obviously letting the lights know, right? You should be running the vanishing bomb. The game gives this is a buff for light. So all my light guys out there, hey, we know you're struggling. We know you have low health. Use your vanishing bomb, right? They decrease the time. So you guys got to read these patch notes, and you can't just subscribe to YouTubers that complain and cry and aren't going to help you get better and adapt. So yeah, just make sure that you get info from a reliable source. Come on, man. We're adults. You've been sourcing things since you were a kid writing research papers. You know how important a reliable source is. You don't need me to convince you of that. RPG, decreased player damage. They took it down 10 again. So before, this is detrimental. Hey, my light guys, you out there? It's for y'all. Right here, player damage decrease. So before, you would get 1 tapped as a light. You're out of there. Now they put it to 140. So find your medium, get heals. Maybe now the RPG don't kill you, right? It doesn't just one-shot you and end your life. Come on, we're thinking about you all. Come on. Stun gun duration of the decreased duration of stun effect from 5 seconds to 3.75 seconds. Again, I like this as well. This is going to prevent me as a heavy from being out of the fight for an additional second and a quarter. Now I'm back in the fight a little bit sooner. Maybe that's the difference of me from dying. That's balance. I'm still going to be stunned for 3.75 seconds, but that 125 that shaved off, that's for me to be able to get back in the fight as well. I run heavy. I'd be stunned so long that guys are shooting a full clip at me, reloading and shooting me again. Right now, you can't do that. So if you're missing your shots and I'm on my heavy, you might get got. Balance, man. Really, really, really liking this, man. And the tracking dart, they need to add this scoped zoom multiplier for the sniper. I think if they do that for the sniper, this will really, really, really update, the feel and the vibes of the game. Bank it, game show event, start time reduced from minute 6 to minute 4, 2 seconds, quick cash, game show event, start time, okay. They increased all the spawns, so now dying is going to hurt even more. If you die in quick cash, it's 18 seconds now for a team wipe, So as a collective, sometimes people think, oh, just kill yourself, so our time will start better. We all know how crazy cash out can get, and that 1 second that you chose to team wipe could be the 1 second you needed to distract the enemy to make them get off the cash out and worry about you, and maybe now when they go back to it, that 1 second saves you. So again, right, it's all balanced. They didn't take anything out of the map. They just made stuff balanced. So we like that. I don't care about the map Las Vegas. I'm not going to really go over that one. Throwables. Let's see what we got here. Deployable explosives such as C4, breach charges, and explosive mines will add mass to throwable objects, causing them to travel less far when thrown. I like this again. This is specifically for the nuke. This patch right here is literally nuke needs to be fixed. What can we do as devs? This is the answer right here. What this is going to do is still allow you to nuke, but be more tactical, be more objective based, because you're not going to be able to just fling a nuke at somebody, because when you put the C4 on it, it's not going to add weight to the object. So now that's going to decrease the velocity and make nukes not be as efficient to open fights. There would be times where I would literally, kill a team with 1 nuke before the fight even started. I would already have 2 guys knocked before I even got in where I needed to get to. So this is going to drastically change nukes for you guys. I like that, Flamethrower damage increased. Okay, heavy, taking care of y'all. I don't know if this stands for the Lewis or what, but if the Lewis got any better, you guys got to be careful because if a heavy catches you out with a flamethrower or a Lewis, you're chalked. They also made a buff to the M11 to help out with the recoil pattern. I wonder if that's gonna hit. Shotgun nerf. And M60 also. Wait, M11. I don't know. Is M11 for the light? I can't think of what gun the M11 is. But this is actually an M60 nerf. So, I'm sorry, a buff. M60 buff. Increasing the damage there. And they gave Riot Shield update attack animations and hit sweeps to make the weapon feel more responsive. Fixed issue where the Riot Shield could be invisible and still block bullets. Fiction issue where the Riot Shield could block bullets while the player climbed the ladder. Fair. If you're going up a ladder, there's no way you should be able to block bullets. I like that. That's like a nerf for shooting at them. So I guess a buff for us, a nerf for them. But in my opinion, it's really all been balanced. So I'm very happy reading this. Another thing got a buff, VS9, little damage increase, animations, updated some menu weapon animations, left slide inspection animations added to the following items. Nice. So now they got some animations for us, replaced and attenuated. Ooh, wow, that's a good one. Replaced an old. Ooh, how do you pronounce that word? Ooh. Make this a meme, guys. I'm struggling. Unattenuated? Hey Siri, how do you pronounce unattenuated?
Okay, I found this on the web for how do you pronounce unattenuated. Check it out.
Unattenuated. Hey Siri, tell me what unattenuated means. Not reduced, weakened, or lessened in amount. So replace. Okay, so weird sound. All right. So your glitch trap wasn't out, but it also wasn't gone. But the sound could have made you think that it was out, according to what I just read. So hey, you learn something new every day, man. Never be embarrassed to learn. You know, that's the lesson there. Character issues, don't care. Control issues, don't care. The console, don't care. Game definitely would crash at times. Added an option that allows controller players to pick the priority order. I actually do care about this because this is kind of like Call of Duty, you know, like consensual tap or tap to interact. So I like to tap to interact, and I like to hold for reload. So I'm gonna make my pickup actions when I get online right now, because again, look, I'm playing the game, talking all this shit. I didn't even fully read the patch. So this is important for us because if you like tap to interact, this is for us. It's going to be hold to reload, but not picking up weapons, you know, reviving your teammates, doing things that involve your pickup button. It's going to be a tap. Reload's going to be heavy. I like that a lot. That's cool. This is also a big thing as well. You know, a lot of people are being accused of cheating already in the finals. So if you're playing on console, you're not going to be able to plug in your mouse and keyboard and get loose. You're on console, use a controller. You want to use a key mouse and keyboard, get a PC. Simple as that. This is kind of that gray area that a console player would love to be, because now your PS5 homie turns his cross-platform off but uses his mouse and keyboard and fries you, and you can't figure out why your gameplay don't look like his. Yeah, nah. This is, again, balance. They're just balancing the game. Disconnects. Fixed an issue where game servers could very rarely shut down early due to how players connected. Okay, cool. That would happen to me a lot. Crashes. Cool. Map. Don't care. Don't care about the map. Movement. Fixed an issue where players could slingshot themselves, aka super glide, by grinding obstacles during vault interactions. Yeah, they're just making the game balanced. Quick melee. And a lot of stuff to the UI. Great. Weapons. Fix an issue where bullet dispersion spread would not update if the players switch between items. That would happen to me a lot with the mesh shield. When I would be using the mesh shield, then I would get rid of the mesh shield and pull my gun out. My bullets wouldn't be coming out of my gun. Fix cheat exploits with melee. Yeah, hey, this is a perfect update. I don't think as devs you can do anything better for the game. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna be dropping in and loading up some finals. So hey, I holler at you guys. This is getting posted unedited. This is just for the patch notes. Hey, if you made it this far, I fuck with you. If you didn't make it this far, I still fuck with you. And one day you'll see this, and the love will already be here. So hey, peace.